It's Saturday afternoon. It's just 2 o'clock, and I accepted this offer. $76.42 for 19 drop-offs. Areas: Farmingdale, Massapequa Park, to Franklin Square from the East Meadow Walmart. I'm on my way. Got the goods. It's 2 carts, 19 drop-offs. I'm going to start scanning, get everything in the car, and get to it. I took the time to lay out the packages where I don't have to move things around very much to look for the number and the name. I did scan 24, I think I said 24 items. Next time I know, put the name with the, if one person has a few packages, put them together. However, I'm not going to do this again. I know where everything, see how everything, all the labels, I don't have to move anything, very little. And I could work on it. And I have 2 up front. So it should be easier as I'm delivering. You get smarter. Well, next time I'll even be more smart. I missed one. I had to rescan again. And because I laid everything out where the labels are up, easy to review at each drop-off, I just had to go like this. I didn't have to move anything. And I found it very quickly. I'm going to focus. Do it up. It's 2:45 p.m. And I cleared my miles. I want to see how many miles from the pickup to complete all the drop-offs and how long it takes me. Let's do this. Today's video sponsor, myincomejob.com, the place to visit to learn how to earn money offline and online. In the middle of my route, I was missing a product, a package. I was supposed to have 2 packages. I had to scan 2 labels for this drop-off. So about 15 minutes was added to this trip because of this. I had to communicate with customer service. They write, "Perfect. You may now kindly manually enter this order label code on your end to complete the delivery. Once done, please let me know if it worked so I can move forward with the delivery." So I got to this section. And I'm missing an I. I realized the first, where it says number 1, that should have been an I. It took me a moment. I got it. And then that 1 was in the middle of that number. And I was able to move forward and not go back to the store. Even though I didn't deliver it, they were informed so they could take care of the customer on their end. I'm sure, because there was a package missing. And I was able to move forward to complete all the deliveries. It is 6:18. I just dropped off my last drop-off. And I drove 44.8 miles. I looked quickly. It paid $81.42. And when I get home later, I'll edit the video and I'll speak some more. Very different driving on a Saturday afternoon. The traffic is half the amount compared to during the week. And it paid more than I thought it was going to pay. And I'll show you a screen recording in a moment. It did not pay more. I couldn't read this in the car. It paid $76.42. And I had 2 tips. Somebody gave me a $1 tip, I guess, throughout the week. And a $4 tip. And there it is in my one account that now I can cash out. No fee, free of charge, as of now. I'm going to share 2 stories with you. The first one is about Spark. When I got to Walmart, I parked all the way at the end of the parking lot because it was so busy and there were no spots for the Spark drivers. And there's really no reason why I can't park at the end. I was picking up that 19 pickup drop-off. So I get into the store. I see the woman walking up to the area. Well, they have 2 areas. And you could tell she don't want to do a job yet again. So I say, "Excuse me, because I need to, you know why I'm here. Here's my driver code." She was like, "Okay, this way." So I go to the corner and the boss man is there. he's not a manager, but he's a great worker, working harder to motivate people around him. He hears her say to me, oh, see, she looks at it, I tell her the information she wants. She goes, you need a cart. And he turns around, he goes, she don't go get the cart. You go get the cart. And I'm already asking, do I need 2 carts? Because it's 19 orders. No, I'm dropping off 19 drop-offs. And she was like, yeah. And he was like, no, you get the carts. Hurry up. So she comes back with me. I helped her. I grabbed a cart. And she goes, okay, she's here for Spark. He goes, I know. He was like, come on. Get the packages together. And the other workers were telling her, too, how one bad apple, one bad worker makes it harder for everyone else. And that person is getting credit that they don't deserve. And you're even getting help from a great driver like me. There are other people that walk in and work as a team, but that's not our job. It's not. So now we're walking out, and that bothered her. Everything bothered her. Anyway, that's what I went through when I got to Walmart. And I don't mind working as a team, but if it was only her, I would have gotten annoyed. I would have gotten annoyed. So I'm really grateful that the professional was there, and he deserves kudos. And I'll be getting his name and writing Walmart. I'm going to take the time and let them know what a great worker this guy is. I was like, thank you, thank you. And he was like, you don't have to thank me. He was like, okay, follow her. Come on, help her. That's what happened there. Story number 2. I was going to share the whole story, but I'm not. I will tell you what happened. Why I went back to a store. And when I left the store, after speaking with a manager, I know I won't be shopping at that name store anymore. I don't care who owns it. I will be taking my business elsewhere, because when I left, I felt like he was in my face. He got annoyed with me. I returned the product. And after I went to go check, I walked in with my receipt in a bag. I went to go grab the instant coffee. I turned the top. I wanted to see if another one had a seal on it. The one I bought yesterday didn't have a seal on it. So I started my day, took time out of my life, had to drive back to the store. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but I didn't want to wait for someone to finish helping a customer with lotto tickets. That could have went on for another 10 to 15 minutes. And that's happened to me at gas stations that I don't wait anymore. I see that happening. Some people are really crazy. They'll be there 5-10 minutes with their lotto tickets. I'll go elsewhere. His body language. I wasn't nasty. I wasn't rude. He made it seem as if, who the hell do you think you are? The tone in his voice, his body language, his face. He was getting closer and closer to me. So that's the one you want? So you want that one. You got the receipt, got the receipt. And I was like, yeah, right here. I was like, well, don't you want it? Like, you kept asking me if I had the receipt. And at first I didn't take his body language and tone as inappropriate. And as I walked out of the store and I got to my car, I realized that was inappropriate. I did nothing wrong. I bought a product that I felt was unsafe. The seal was not on it. It wasn't even like it was ripped. There was no glue or anything. It was just gone. And I was like, these things always have seals. I'll go back. I'll start my day. I know I'll be shopping elsewhere when I buy that kind of stuff at food stores. I already know where I'm going to shop from now on. But why tell you this? This world is getting worse. And with the help of social media and all the videos out there and all those weird challenges of tampering with food and like the mouthwash thing, which really grossed me out. If it don't have a seal, I don't buy it. I check things now. After what happened yesterday, I check things now. I don't want it. Would you want it? I mean, the seal was missing. So I wanted to share that. Be careful. And now I'm a consumer buying products, and that's how you treat me. And I wasn't rude. I wasn't nasty, but I didn't want to wait to find out how long this woman was going to play with her lotto tickets. It wasn't the workers' fault. It was the store's fault for not having enough staff to accommodate the line. There was only a couple of people there, but I didn't want to wait until all the tickets were scrounged off. I don't play lotto. I don't play the poor man's game. I went to that store to buy food, and now I had to go back to return something. My time is as valuable as yours. Thank you very much, sir. Be careful, everybody. Check those seals when you buy a product. See you in the next video clip.